Welcome back, softball fans, to another episode of the Pelican Softball Report, where we are making our way through the 2026 Louisiana Softball High School previews. And excited. This one not far from where we're originating, just right down the road in Bunkie in Avoyelles Parish. And we welcome Coach Kate Hillman. Coach, welcome.
Hello, thank you for having me. I'm excited.
Look, this is great. And a lot of the research that I do, we get off the social media pages, and y'all do such a wonderful job of that. And the time that we were down there last year, I kind of got to experience the sometimes not so seriousness of the ladies on your team. And you don't have to look any further
Oh,
than
I love
your
it. I
than
love
your
it.
Facebook page.
Yes, that's our seniors from last year, Lake and Middlebrooks and Amelia La Prairie. Oh, I miss those girls.
Well, they're forever there on that page, and I just love that. And I joked about it, Coach. But tell me about just the bond that is with your team, because they seem like they are really close.
Look, the bond and the culture of our team is number one for me. I mean, obviously, we want to be, good at softball and we want to win games, but what they take from softball is extremely important to me. It's super high. We do a lot of things together throughout the year. We have different bonding, retreats and stuff. Like coming up on Sunday, we're going to be having our annual softball retreat. We'll meet Sunday morning. At the Catholic Church here in Bunkie, go to church together. We'll spend all day together doing Bible studies, competitions, team bonding, like games and stuff. We'll eat supper together. We'll have a midnight practice together to start the season off. We'll all sleep in the gym together. It's a bonding super important for me. Because what you can create off the field is going to transfer to what you're doing on the field. So, like I said, building that culture and where they can trust each other is extremely important to me.
That it's refreshing, and I guess why I'm taking a not caught off guard with this. I don't think that's the right word with it, but we've been around a lot of sports, and I don't think there's that unity and that camaraderie that there is that I see in softball.
I agree. I agree. It's deeper, I think. Other sports do a lot of other things, but I feel like with softball, it's just so family based. Maybe because it's girls and it's easier for them to open up and create that emotional bond with each other. But I feel like it's a year round thing. It's family based. The girls they're more than just a team. They do become that family, and it's definitely something that I stress. Along with trying to build them up, because look, softball's amazing, it's great, and it's done wonders for me, but I'm trying to build these girls up to create things that are going to last past their years in high school or if they go to college.
Well, I definitely think that you're on the right path with that. The time that we spent there, and the community is that way. In a lot of these small towns, you find that Bunkie is in the heart of Louisiana. I mean, right in the middle of it, and the fan base that's there. They were loud and they were proud, and it was one of those exciting games. Has it been that way through the years? Is it just that Bunkie pride?
Yes, so this will be my 11th season at Bunkie, and I can say that the support from the community has always been there. I didn't go to Bunkie; I went to Vols right up the road. So when I came here 11 years ago, I didn't really know what to expect. I had always heard about the fan base in Bunkie, but look, it's like no other. The community has our back, and it's not just with softball; it's for every sport. So it's something great to be a part of. The town takes a lot of pride in Bunkie High School and the sports that we have here.
How long did it take the Bunkie folks to welcome in an Avoyelles girl to the program?
Honestly, they welcomed me in super easy. And it was great. Look, my whole family is from Bunkie. I was just kind of the oddball, and I went to Avoyelles when I was in high school. So I was pretty known, I guess you could say, before coming here. But no, look, they welcomed me in right away.
That's great. Who was there first? You or Jimmy?
Me, I came. Um, he was still in college when I started here. He was a year behind me because of his red shirt. So I came here. But look, Coach Hillman, out of college a year later, went to Marksville. So we were a house divided for up until 2023, when the spring of 2023, when he came here to Bunkie. So we were a house divided for quite a while.
So Bunkie, what you're telling me, just kind of brings the best together of
It
Evolves
does.
Parish.
It does. It
See?
does. It's the best of the best.
Look, I knew that. Speaking of the best of the best, well, you make it easy to segue into things too. You had a couple of players, and we talked about that did some big things last year and this year, and got some. One of those that are coming back for you is your pitcher. She was first team All District, Riley Townsend. Tell me a little bit about her.
Yeah, Riley's a senior. She's a 4-year senior. She's been great. Look, she's what I call one of those quiet seniors. She leads by her actions. Okay, doing the right thing on the field and off the field. She's not that loud, but look, it's a great presence to be around, because look, you can look to her in the game or in a dugout, and you're going to see she's doing what she's supposed to do at all times. She pitches for us, and she also plays left field for us. So she's a great asset to the team.
Another one of those, and I say this very tongue in cheekly, another one of those that are quiet and an introvert on your team is this one.
Yeah, that's
No.
funny right there. That's hilarious. That's my firecracker right there. Ava, yeah, she's my junior. She's our starting third baseman right now. But look, she's a full utility player. She also pitches for us. She can do whatever's needed. She's a go-getter, baby. She's also her and my senior that you just showed, Riley. Those are both our team captains on the team. Look, Ava, she does it all. Look, she does it all. She doesn't stop. She puts in that work on and off the field. And look, that's my loud leader right there. I have a quiet leader, and then that's my loud one.
When we were there, you instantly are drawn to Ava Webb. There's no doubt about it. And then
Absolutely.
she backs it up. She backs it up on the field too.
She does. She does a great job at that. But look, it's not by mistake. She puts in hours of work, whether it's here at the field, going to peak in Alex. She does that multiple times a week, doing her own pitching lessons, doing fielding lessons, doing hitting lessons. She puts in the work. So it's her, the reward is worth it for her.
I don't think there's an opportunity where she gets to wear the same uniform without having to wash it either. She gets dirty when she plays.
She does. She does. She's going to give it her all and give 110%, leave it on the field every single time. I don't have to worry about that from her.
Getting that commitment to LSUE, I think, was big for her, and getting that done before her junior season started has to make her a little more comfortable and relaxed too.
Yes, absolutely. That was kind of something that we had talked about. I think she wanted to kind of, commit and be set. That way she could focus on here, what was going on, which, look, I 110% support her for that. And I'm excited for her and for her future. But, look, I'm not trying to ship her off too quick yet. We still got
that's great
with her, and I'm not trying to ship her off yet.
Just a junior on there,
Correct.
too. And so, and you don't often see younger girls that are as vocal in their leadership as she is, and that's such a good trait as well. But there are a lot of other players on there that you'll look at. Tell us about some of those maybe that are coming back that are going to be a big impact for the Lady Panthers.
Yeah, absolutely. So, our shortstop, Andy, but we call her Bug. She's a junior as well. She's been playing for me since the 7th grade, and she's a big key player for us. She holds down that middle infield really well. Her and Ava are extremely close, and they work well together at short and third. They kind of know what each other is thinking to be able to communicate without communicating on the field. We have our catcher from last year, Amelia, she graduated. So we have our sophomore catcher, Brenna Ferguson, who she was a utility player for us last year. She kind of filled in the gaps depending on who was pitching. But she'll be a catcher for us. And look, I don't say this lightly. She's one of the best around here. And y'all are going to see that this year. She's amazing. So we're excited for her to be behind the plate this year. And then someone else I want to talk a little bit about is our freshman pitcher, Aubrey Ducote. She pitched a lot for us last year as an 8th grader. Her and Riley kind of rotated depending on the situation of the game. But she's going to be a big key player for us this year on the mound. So she's been working extremely hard in the off season as well. So we're excited for it.
How are there so many young ladies, eighth graders, ninth graders, that are playing, not just playing, but making big impacts on their teams? We see it all around the state.
Yeah, I have two eighth graders that will also play for us. So that's Molly Newton. You've probably heard of her from some other sports. And then Bella Robo, who played last year as a seventh grader for us. Bella's utility. She pitches, plays second, plays the outfield, and Molly is an outfielder. So they'll both be on the team and more than likely in that rotation to start as well as eighth graders.
Goodness gracious! I guess the programs. Where does that come from? Where are they learning? Because when they get to playing junior high and high school ball, they're ready to go.
They are. And look, a lot of that has to do with travel ball. But I have a great middle school team this year. I have 11 girls on it. All of them play travel ball. A lot of them play together, and have been playing on a team for quite some time now that has been together. So look, when they come to me in middle school, a lot of them already have it. I'm just trying to perfect it. Then that way, by the time they get to high school, everything's where it needs to be. Like I said, we have a strong middle school team. We have a quite a large schedule for them as well. They'll play throughout the month of February and into March. And then, once high school ball starts up, those two eighth graders, they'll focus with us. But like I said, we build that in the middle school time frame. So that way, by the time they get to me in high school, they know what it's all about.
It's almost a broken record to folks that have listened to all of these interviews so far. But what a key it is to have access to those middle school kids by the time they get to where you're at.
Oh, it's been a blessing. I started having a middle school team 3 years ago. Before that, we just didn't have enough interest in the middle school to create a whole team. But now, but we're a magnet school, so we've been pulling a lot more kids in. Our enrollment has gone up a lot. So we have those kids that can fill that team. And it has been a huge impact for us in the high school area, too, because not necessarily to pull them up while they're in middle school, but just to get them ready for them to
Right.
play competitive ball in middle school. So that way they're just that much more ready when they get to high school.
You go back years to when I was in high school, and yeah, that's a lot of years since then. You'd have your rec ball, and then you'd learn. The time you were a freshman or a sophomore, you would learn the game then, and now it's full speed ahead.
It is. It really is. I feel like even from when I was in high school, it's so much different. We played travel ball and stuff, but it wasn't as big of a deal as it is now. Like mainly played rec ball and little league and a little bit of travel, and then went out and tried out for high school. But now it's so important, and then if you're not out there putting in that time, you're kind of getting left behind. So it makes a huge difference nowadays.
It definitely does. And of course, you're getting a lot more reps. And there's so much tournament play in softball season as well. And you guys start out less than a month from today in the Parish Jamboree.
We do. We'll actually travel to Eunice, St. Ed's, on the 24th of January to play them in Ville Platte in a scrimmage. So we're starting quick. And then our jamboree is on February 14th. It's at Marksville this year. I think y'all are going to be there. They said.
I think we're going to make it down there. Yeah, I heard. Look, I heard boudin, and I heard a lot of food. I'm
You
on
like
my way.
that? I get it. I
Yeah,
get it.
look, yeah, absolutely. I'll make it down there for that. And the people are so enjoyable. It's great to get down there. But make no mistake, and you see it when the game's going on, it's all business.
Oh, it is. It is. It's a good time until then. Whenever it starts, that first pitch comes out, it's business.
Coach, what does the rest of it look like for you? What's some tournaments that you guys will play in?
We're gonna play in the Tioga tournament. We're gonna also travel to Denham Springs for our away tournament
Okay.
this year. We starting off with Tioga on the 19th to start our season. I don't. We play in a few tournaments. I don't play in too many. I rather schedule my games and stuff like that, especially trying to work around. I have some track athletes, so
Right.
I try to work the best I can around them. As well. So it won't be long. We'll be kicking things up Look, my girls have been working. I'm kind of going off topic, but I want to stress this. My girls have been working extremely hard this season. We had one of the best off seasons that I've had since I've been here. You know, this summer I took a few girls up to Calvary to one of their practices with
I
Coach
saw
Hillman
that.
there. And we got a lot of good things from them that we've been implementing this fall. So, look, we're ready to get this season started. We've got some big goals this year.
Look, how cool is that too? That we've been up there and we've been one of their practices and saw the work that they do, and it is incredible what they do. But the hard work that I see from you ladies is also in the classroom.
Oh yeah, look at that. Yes. Um, I know it's amazing, and it's so eye opening to just be able to see, and it's refreshing that look, these girls put in the work on the field and in the weight room, but look, they're also putting in the work in the classroom as well, and that's what I like to see. Look, we stress grades, we stress behavior, and so it's good to see that happen right there.
Well, Coach, it's a testament to what you guys are doing. I love the retreat. I love the homework. I love being able to see you travel around, and that's the reason that Bunkie is so successful. And we're looking forward to another big year of it.
We're looking forward to it too. We can't wait to see y'all around at some games.
Look, we'll be there for sure. This is an easy question, not to, no pun intended, a lob up a softball. Which Hillman has the most wins at Bunkie?
Oh, right here, this one.
Yeah, I just wanted to give that to you
Yeah,
to
give
have
him
that
a
one.
little jab. Keep
That's
him on his toes.
that's right. There you go, Coach. I'm going to leave you with this picture because you seem like you liked that a lot.
I do.
Thank
And
you.
look, it'll get replaced in about 1 week. Their senior picture stays up until the next one's taken. So it'll be up there for about one more week.
See, that was perfect timing for us. I can only imagine that junior class is one when it comes around.
Look, there's 10 of them. So it's going to be a big one.
It is. Coach, thank you for taking time to be a part of this with us. We enjoyed being able to preview your season and looking forward to successful Bunkie Lady Panthers year.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Go Panthers.
Guys, that's going to wrap it up for us tonight. Again, if you've missed one of the episodes, just hop on our playlist over there on YouTube, and you'll be able to keep up with anything that you've ever missed. But until next time, for Coach Kate Hillman, I am Doug Gann. God bless you all, and good night.